Well, my name is Robert Suggs. Kind of went by Bob. Started in the diving business in 1972, working for Worldwide Divers, which became Oceaneering several months later. Stayed with them until the late 70s. Started my own company called Sea Dive. Operated it for 3.5, 4 years and sold it to Chicago Bridge and Iron. And we formed a company called Seacon. And I ran the diving division there until I was hired away from there by George Jacks. I became a partner in American Oilfield Divers and worked there until AOD was purchased by Stolt and in 1998, and I had to sign a 2-year contract. I did that. So by 2000, I had done all of that, and I then got out of the diving business and became an owner in a training company. Worked another 12 years in the training business, behavior-based safety training, leadership training, and then retired from everything. So that's what I do, what I did and what I do. My advice would be to believe that you can really do it, and that it's a rough industry. You have to understand you're gone a lot. But I found it, for me, it was one of those jobs that I was really good at from the day one. I was a great tender, I enjoyed that, and I was a really good diver, I enjoyed that. It's a crazy kind of thing. So here's the job description. If you're okay with, you need to go offshore, we think it's about 180 feet of water, we're not exactly sure what's down there, but you need to fix it, or maybe not. So if you're not okay with that kind of information, then it's not your profession. So you never really knew what you were going to get. Some jobs lasted 3 days, some jobs lasted 3 weeks. It worked out for me great. I had a wife that supported that. Still am married today. We've been married 53 years, have three daughters, 8 grandchildren. And so the diving business for me was a foundation of success, and really worked out well. I just say persevere, because it's tough at first to get your feet on the ground, to really understand it all. But once you do, it's great. Oh man, well, hey, we used to, when I was I went and did a big diving job up in Canada, and when I came back, Oceaneering had just signed a contract with Chevron to water blast 11 platforms from top to bottom, and then put new anodes on them. And they don't do that anymore, because when you take all the marine life off, it kind of screws stuff up. Well, they didn't know that, but it was a great diving job. Worked out there for 2 or 3 years on and off. And so it was just everything was 210 feet, 220 feet to the bottom. So we had this down line, and when the boss wasn't around, we would get a big shackle, and so it's our turn to dive, and you would grab that shackle and you go down the down line, get down there as fast as you could. So man, you get down there and then, man, nitrogen narcosis would hit you and you'd just be screwed up for about 10, 15 minutes. We found that a lot of fun. And if the boss had ever found out we were doing that kind of crap, I mean, they'd have run us off. But then we went to work, we did everything, we never hurt anybody, but that was kind of fun. Okay, name Robert Suggs, S-U-G-G-S. Raised in Oregon, moved to Louisiana in 1972 to pursue a diving career. I I was an apprentice for over a year, then broke out and worked at Worldwide Divers, Oceaneering. I had my own company called Sea Dive, sold it to Chicago Bridge and Iron, that became Seacon. And when that was over, I was hired by George Jacks at American Oilfield Divers, and in 2000, that's where I ended my diving career. No, I think that's it. Great. It's great to see all these old guys. I wish more people would come, because you don't really maybe come for yourself. You come for the other people, because you'd be surprised how many people are really happy to see you. And if that doesn't make you feel good, I don't know what does, but it's really great.